rainstorm on Tuesday night, so it's now Wednesday, later in the day slash evening. But the woods have been extra crunchy and extra slow for me. I'm not finding the sign. I'm not getting the answers that I need, so I could very easily be in the wrong spot. So this is going to be an observation night to see if I can get on some scrapes. Even if I could see a couple fresh rubs and then spiral out from there looking for some scrapes. And if I can get a scrape line, I know we only got maybe a week left to run scrapes, but it's an area that I put an asset or a camera or, ooh. Okay, hold on, pause that. There we go. When I'm talking fresh sign, that's probably in the past couple days. But it's just not paying off. Transition or bedding or a highway that I thought it would be. So I'm gonna go and sneak as quietly as I can because I'm fumbling around a little bit to see if I can go grab one of those cameras, reposition it, and see if I can actually get it to pay off for me and help. Check this out. We're getting in some business here. Here's another one. Okay, there's some wind on the public land. It can just beat you up. You think you have things organized. And then this changes. Pressure moves in. Someone else gets hunting to close to a spot that you may have, or who knows. I mean, a number of things. And now you're trying to figure out the hunter and hunt around the hunter and use him to your benefit sometimes. So here was the view my camera had. It was a highway here, straight ahead. So basically completely matted down bedding. No new scrapes. Nothing's been opened up. But I know there's deer in here. I know there's movement. As quietly as I can. Okay. This is weird, but you can smell deer. It's a thing. Natural funnel from the foliage here where it goes from soft to like hard cover. So soft, like bedding, grasses, a little bit of thicket, and it's coming back into the hard cover as you can see behind me. But you can see where they're coming in and out. See what moves through here and at what times. This isn't the area that I can hunt, but this is still pretty close to where I have the most sign to hunt. And it'll show me kind of almost as a security system when deer are in and out, and on what winds to see if I can slip into this other area. So I'm going to hang this camera real quick and I'll get back to you. Okay, camera's up. It's up and running. I'm going to slip out of here. One more spot. Last year I had great sign in this area, so I'm going to see if we can just find some sign. That's what this episode's all about for me. Finding sign. I'm struggling. I am absolutely struggling. So, yeah, stuff like this. One thing I've learned on some of this thick covered, kind of flat, some of these like flat public lands is a lot of them are on lakes. You can kind of long range scout across some of these channels, especially right now. They've dropped water most places across Ohio, and you can get in and say there's places that you hunt on the opposite side, but you don't want to go in and bust it. I've seen deer come out when I've long range scout and start grabbing a little bit of their water and then head and moving on. So that's a way to, even in the thickest of cover, scout through some of those channels with your binos. And case in point, right here. Yeah, healthy. Moving back up into there. Now that I found that, I know this is where they want to come down and get water. I can mark this point in the channel, knowing where this leads to the opposite from the channel to maybe even just like the walking path or a trail, and then back into thick cover. It's just like another piece of the puzzle because back to the cover, it's like a highway where they're crossing. So tonight was pretty cool. It definitely ended up being an observation evening. But to recap, the reason I was doing all of this is I had some areas dry up. The sign and the movement of the deer was just not present. With it not being present, I knew I needed to make some changes and make some changes quick. We're about 8 days out. Hopefully some of these changes are going to help me out. But again, this was Hunt Simple. We're coming into the rut and we're scrambling a little bit, but we're going to see what works. See you guys later.